I'm Wes Kitts, Team USA weightlifter and Olympian, and I'm gonna help you guys teach weightlifting in your gyms. All right guys, so when you're prescribing heavy cleans in your gyms, especially your CrossFit gyms, you gotta remember that your athletes are not weightlifters. And when you have weightlifters, we don't ask them to miss a lot, okay? Me and my team will go months without missing, without taking heavy percentages. So if you just throw a 1 RM at your athletes, you're kind of asking for trouble. What we want to do, and I know this is maybe not exactly how CrossFit normally goes, but what we want to do in order to give our athletes the ability to be successful and the ability to stay safe is we want to work them into these heavy attempts. So even though we have structure, we can still be varied, okay? Just keep that in mind. But what we should think about is a big strength base in our programming where we're getting our athletes strong in the general strength movements, okay? We're working on our specific skills, our bracing, our core strength. We're working on durability at this point. We move into a phase where maybe we attack some front squat intensity, because it's crazy to ask athletes to clean 100% of their front squats, and it happens in CrossFit gyms all the time. And truthfully, they probably have bigger front squats than they've ever taken. They've just not done the specific work to hit those numbers. So what we want to do is try to express that strength on the barbell in a front squat before we try to pull bars off the ground and rack them and front squat them in the clean. Okay, so we want to work to like 120, 125% front squat of what you hope to clean. Okay, that's the way you want to kind of think about it, and work them into that with 3s, 2s, 1s. As we're moving from our general strength phase into a more specific Olympic weightlifting based strength phase, we want to see that front squat come up into a safe range of what we're trying to clean. We don't want to put people on really heavy percentages of their front squat in the clean. It's just not very safe. Okay, beyond that point, we need to be working the cleans into the strength work. You should see them more frequently if we want to see a heavy lift. You can't expect athletes to hit high intensities without frequency in the movement. Their ability to move properly, their ability to have an understanding of the technique, to execute the technique, is not going to be there without the frequency coming up. So if you want to test a clean, you need the frequency to come up prior to that. So we need to see triples at safe percentages, doubles at safe percentages, and we want to try to move these numbers to get the athletes more comfortable with the clean and in a good spot to test the 1 rep max. And then finally, when the 1 rep max comes up on the program, you put it out for everybody to do. What we want to see is a heavy single under the context of our technical model. Okay, so if you see your athletes struggling through these cleans, that's where it stops. They need to do drop sets from there. That needs to be where their day ends. They don't need to grind through heavy singles. They're regular folks. They just want to be healthy. They're not Olympic weightlifting. And we rarely ask our weightlifters to grind through heavy singles in the cleans, very rarely. And we rarely expect a weightlifter to miss a clean. I would never ask someone that just wants to be healthy to clean until they miss. It's a crazy idea. So, like I said, we want to lift within the confines of our technical model. We want to see good lifts, and when you get that new PR, they should maybe have 10, 15, 20 more pounds in the tank if they just do a gut-busting, balls-out lift. But we're not asking for that, because we're just trying to be healthy. We want them to clean good and move well and lift more than they've ever lifted, but in the confines of our technical model, under good movement. That's how I would approach a heavy single clean for my CrossFit gym. Thank you, NEXO, for sponsoring the content. I hope you guys enjoy.